Hello there. So, after buying the Cyberpunk Blonde package from the store and importing into your project, you'll get a new folder like this one, Cyberpunk Blonde, as you see there. So from here, to test all the different sprites and animations, you go to the folder that's called Demo. And in Demo, you just double click on Demo, and you see the scene loads in this scene over here, and in the game view mode. So to play, and to test out the animations, all you need to do now is hit the play button up here. I have mine right now set on maximize, so the whole screen is going to show. There you go. So here you have the basic scene. Here you have the controls that demonstrate the frames and animations in motion. So then all you need to do now is follow the directions, like space, jumps, and then just goes left and right. One thing is that I've programmed it to screen wrap. So the player will, once they go to one side, will end up on the other. This way you could focus on the sprites themselves and not on the camera following logic. So here you could test all these out. Then you have the fire, right? You have crouch. You have crouch and fire. Yeah. You have the damage frames by hitting R. And then you also have death. Okay. So then when you're done looking at the sprites, you can always just hit play to cancel out. And you've done. The important folders, if you want to import those animations and sprites into your own project, are in the folder animations, which includes a controller and all the animations. Depending on your project, you might not want the controller. My controller right now is set specifically to demonstrate these frames, and that might not be useful for you in your project. But the animations are already done for you. In addition, if you want to make your own animations, there's the sprites folder. So if you click on the sprites folder and then Cyberpunk Blonde, you see now there's a bunch of other folders. Each of these folders contains the sprites for that animation. For example, Attack has the sprite sheet. It's already pre-cut for you. And then the same for all of the animations here. They're already cut for you. So if you'd like to use these sprites and the animation in your project, drag over the sprite folder into your project, right? Copy this one over, and also the animations. Those are the only two you should need. Keep in mind, the animated controller might not be useful because you might not want these controls for your game. As you can see here, you can take a look at how I have the animated controller set up if you like. But you might have a better way to do that in actual gameplay. This is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, these other folders are not that useful, but they just contain the necessary elements to load that demo scene and also documentation, so a readme of what's included. Thank you. If you like this sprite, right, feel free to follow me on my Instagram, or I'll be updating this YouTube account with future artwork and games that I sell through the asset store. Cheers.